Hi everyone, Happy New Year. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Thank you for watching my last video if you did. Today I have a yoga practice which is specifically targeted for the shoulders. We often hold a lot of stress in our shoulders, whether it be from training, sitting down all day, but this practice has the intention to relieve some stress, should feel better on our shoulders, but also will help clear our minds as well. So if you're ready, we'll get started. We're going to start today at the back of our mats in our kneeling position. If this does feel too much for you, feel free to take a block and you can just pop it underneath your bum there and sit back, and this will relieve the tension in your knees. So when you're ready, bring your hands to your knees and gently close your eyes. Just bring awareness to your breath as you start to deepen, as you inhale, and lengthen as you exhale. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling back out through our nose again. Keeping our backs up nice and straight. Inhaling and exhaling. Slowly start to bring awareness to your shoulders. Notice how they feel today. Are they feeling tight, like they're holding lots of tension? Or perhaps they're feeling good and they're ready for a nice long stretch. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. We're going to start by drawing our shoulders all the way to our ears as we inhale and letting it go as we exhale back down. Inhaling, bringing the shoulders slightly forward and all the way up to the ears. And exhaling, letting it go. Inhaling all the way to the ears. And exhaling, letting it all go. One last time. Really big inhale as you bring the shoulders up as high as you can, all the way to the ears. And then letting it go again. As we inhale, we're going to stretch our hands all the way to the sky. And exhale, bringing our right hand down to the ground. We're going to start warming up our upper bodies. So we're going to swoop our left hand all the way round and bringing it down to our left as we bring our right arm all the way over to the other side. Inhaling and then exhaling all the way to the other side. Nice big inhale and then back round. And we're just going to do this a few times, feeling the movement, feeling as we're warming up the upper half of our bodies and mainly our shoulders. Inhaling and exhaling all the way round. Go 2 more times on each side. Inhaling at the top and exhaling all the way around. And the last time just here. Inhale one last time and then bring that hand all the way to the ground. If you are sitting on a block or a pillow, just remove this now and sit back onto your knees, and we're going to come into our child's pose. Inhaling and exhaling, sliding our hands all the way forward and bringing our forehead down to the mat. Inhale and exhale, getting comfortable in this position. And then we're going to bring the knife edge or little finger edge of our hands down to the mat. And then slowly bring, with our elbows still down on the mat, bring our palms together into our prayer pose. Then inhale and exhale, draw the hands over the head into our shark fin pose. You should feel the stretch here in your shoulders and your triceps. If you feel like you can go slightly deeper, feel free to slowly walk the elbows forward. Or if you're feeling really super flexible in your shoulders, you can bring 2 blocks or books under the shoulders there. I'm just going to bring it down to the mat today. And just breathe in this position. Nice big inhale and exhaling it all out. Feeling and noticing the stretch. One last inhale and then let it all out. Gently bring the hands back over the head, bringing the palms to the mat. We're going to tuck our toes from here and then push up our hips to the sky into our down dog. Just gently pedal out the feet and get comfortable in this position. Breathing in and breathing out. Bringing it to stillness and pushing our heels down to the mat. One last inhale and we're going to exhale and take our knees, chest, chin. So bringing the knees down to the mat first, then our chest between our palms, then lastly our chin, and pushing our legs out into our cobra. Exhale and bring the forehead back down to the mat. And then inhale, pushing the chest back up and letting it out again. Inhaling, pushing the chest up, looking forward, and exhaling, forehead down to the mat. One last time. Inhaling up and exhaling back down. Making sure that our hands are pressed firmly under our shoulders. Tucking our toes, we're going to push back into our down dog. Hips to the sky and heels as close down to the mat as we can. Exhale it all out. And then as we inhale, we're just going to take baby steps to the top of the mat into our forward fold. As we get here, remembering to bend from our hips and not our lower back. And then we're going to take opposite elbows in opposite hands, letting our head feel heavy. And then we're just going to gently sway in this position. Taking a micro bend in our knees if you need it. Remembering to keep our inhales and exhales long and deep. Then coming to stillness in the center. Exhaling everything out. And then inhaling, we're going to draw our hands all the way to the sky. Palms together. And then drawing them down to the heart. From here, we're going to step back into our warrior 2. So we're going to start with our right leg. So just draw it up and then step back, finding our alignment. Making sure we have a nice deep bend, but our knees not going beyond our toes. And our right arch is in line with our left heel. Spreading the arms out wide and our gaze over our middle finger. Get strong in this foundation of our legs. So we're going to hold this just for a little while. Inhale and exhale. This time as we inhale, we're going to flip our left palm. And as we exhale, bend the elbow and bring it all the way behind us, and then drawing the right arm to meet the left arm just behind us. And in this position, if you can touch your fingertips, or perhaps you can take a bind, or feel free to grab your t-shirt. We're just going to hold this here for a minute. Inhaling and exhaling, keeping strong in our legs, strong in our core, and feeling the stretch in our arms and shoulders. Inhale and then exhale, spread the arms back out into a warrior two. This time we're going to interlace our fingers behind us. So as we exhale, draw the hands all the way around, palms together and fingers interlaced. From here we're going to come into our humble warrior. So keeping the legs nice and strong, we're going to draw our forehead down towards our left big toe, keeping the legs nice and strong, and then drawing the hands towards the sky as they're interlaced. Inhale and exhale, moving deeper into the pose. We're just going to hold this for a few rounds of breath, remembering the strength in our legs, the core engaged. Then inhale, exhale, bring it all the way back up to warrior two. Big bend in our legs and step to the front of our mat, hands in prayer. Inhale, bring the hands all the way towards the sky. Then exhale all the way back down. And we'll just hold it here for a minute. Inhaling and exhaling, maybe feeling as though you're getting deeper into the stretch. Then inhaling, bringing those hands back to the sky, palms together, drawing them down to our heart. I'm going to go the same again on the other side. So bringing up our left leg, stepping it back into our warrior two, finding that alignment, deep bend in our right leg without our knees going beyond our toes, and our left leg, left arch in line with our right arch. Breathing in, looking out over the middle finger. Then as you inhale, flip the top palm. As you exhale, draw it round and the other hand to meet, either taking a bind, fingertips, or grabbing your t-shirt. Again, remember the foundation in our legs, keeping them nice and strong and sturdy. I'm just going to inhale and exhale. One last inhale, then exhaling back into that warrior two. And then we're going to take our interlaced fingers behind us again, preparing for a humble warrior. Guiding our forehead down towards that big toe, chest towards the mat, arms towards the sky. Breathing in and getting deeper as you breathe out. Nice big inhale and exhale. Then when you're ready, engage the core and pull up back into our warrior two. big bend and step to the front of the mat, hands in prayer, and we'll just shake out our legs, bringing up one heel at a time, getting the blood flow back into our legs. Bringing the heels back down to the mat, inhaling once again all the way to the sky. Exhale, bringing it down, this time stepping back into our downward dog, taking 2 breaths here, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and then bringing our knees down to the mat. Getting comfortable in our tabletop position, our palms on the mat just below our shoulders and our knees in line with our hips. As we inhale, we're going to take the left arm all the way to the sky and then exhale, thread the needle between the right arm and the right leg, bringing the shoulder down to the mat. As you inhale, if you feel comfortable in this position, bring your right hand all the way to the sky, making sure that your chest is shining towards the right. And as you exhale, bring this right hand all the way down. See if you can hook it onto your left leg. Taking a nice big inhale and exhale, feeling that stretch. And we'll inhale, bring that hand all the way back up again, and then back down to the mat and back into our tabletop position, and we'll take it on the other side. Inhaling the right hand all the way to the sky, then exhaling it, threading it through that left arm, bringing the shoulder down to the mat. Then when we're ready, inhaling that left arm all the way to the sky, shining our chest to the left hand side, and exhaling, bringing it all the way round and hooking it onto the right thigh if you feel comfortable. Take a few rounds of breath in this position, inhaling and exhaling. Then inhaling that left arm all the way to the sky again, and exhale, bring it down to the mat and back. And from here, we're going to take each knee to each side of the mat and sit back into our wide-legged child's pose, bringing the chest all the way down and then the forehead all the way down to the mat. Inhaling and exhaling. And when we're ready, we're going to put, with our fingertips, we're going to walk over to the right hand side, just coming slightly off the mat and exhaling, bringing the chest down. Then when we're ready, we're going to take it to the other side, bringing the chest all the way down and forehead and breathing into the stretch. And walking back to the middle, walking our hands slightly back, bringing our knees together, back into our tabletop. Then we're just going to cross over our feet and then roll back into our seated position, bringing the legs forward. We're going to bring ourselves down into our final pose, Shavasana. So lying on our backs, palms facing towards the sky, getting nice and comfortable, then gently closing the eyes. Start to feel your body relax, noticing your breath as you deepen it. Notice how you inhale and exhale. And then bring awareness back to your shoulders. Do they feel different from the beginning of our practice? Perhaps they feel lighter. Perhaps you feel that the tension has been relieved. As you breathe in, send your breath towards your shoulders, and then exhale, relieving everything. Feel free to stay in this position, your Shavasana, for as long as you want, or if you're ready, take your right arm upwards and roll over with me and come up to your seated position. Bringing your hands together in prayer. Then one last big stretch all the way to the sky and back round into our prayer. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.